In Monster Hunter Wilds, something strange is hiding in the files. While most players are laser focused on Title Update 2 and the return of Lagiacrus, a new discovery suggests we're not done yet.
Stop the cap!
Buried in the item data is a clear sign and overlooked clue that Seregios might be making a return and he may not be coming alone. Let's take a deep dive into the data and theory that could point into one more monster in Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Let's start with what we can confirm. Between Gravios and Rathalos in the item data, there are 8 empty slots. That number is important because Seregios historically has about 8 materials, and those slots line up perfectly for these: Seregios Proof, Slave Scale, Airblade, Carver, Breacher, Scrapper, Impaler, and Dissenter. Not only that, Seregios' icon and gear data have always been placed between Rathalos and Gravios in past games. This isn't just a coincidence. The location, the item count, the formatting, it all matches what we'd expect if Seregios was already coded in the game. Now here's where things get interesting. Until now we assumed the title updates would each include one monster, 4 in total. That seemed to fit the structure, especially with EM166, Gogmesios, Lagiacrus, and maybe Seregios being the big ones. But this new discovery changes the layout. Seregios isn't grouped with the other title update monsters in the code. Instead, his data is placed separately, just like the base game monsters. This supports the theory that Seregios might have been originally part of the launch roster, but was moved to a title update later on. Meanwhile, there's still room in the item data, about 11 to 14 materials that aren't currently linked to any known monsters. That's one more slot. That's one more monster. It's also worthy to note that Behemoth and Leshen had less total parts than other monsters in the world, and they occupied the last part positions, even relative to later added Iceborne monsters. Behemoth and Leshen parts come even after Fatalis. This could be why one monster might have 6 to 7 parts, but the other only has 5 to 6. This leftover space opens the door to speculation. Some fans think it could be Zinogre, others point to the last underscore boss status effect that's coded in, but doesn't yet match anything we've seen. It's also unlikely to be the crossover monster, because assigning that last boss flag to a collab monster does not make sense. Fujioka himself has expressed dissatisfaction with that kind of placement. It's more likely this mystery monster is a unique fight, a penultimate or final style hunt that hasn't been revealed yet. There's also some strange data tied to Rathian. Her high rank proof item is where it should be, but her other materials are scattered across data clusters usually reserved for low rank monsters or even unused assets. This is leading some players to believe these leftover entries, 6 slots between IDs 107 and 112, could belong to ballista and cannon ammo, maybe for a siege quest or a Gogmesio style fight. The entries include things like a one-shot binder, dense Markall, and roaming ballista, but they're not currently used in-game. So are these just cut features, early concepts, or signs of another siege-style event monster? Only time will tell. So here's what we're looking at. Seregios materials are perfectly slotted in the data, just separate from other title update monsters. There's also room for one more unique monster based on the current item count. Rathian's materials are in a weird place, potentially hinting at unused siege equipment. And the last underscore boss effect doesn't yet have a confirmed home. Could Seregios be coming alongside Lagiacrus after all? Maybe Title Update 2 is actually Title Update 2.5, with more than one monster hiding in the wings. Or maybe the real surprise is waiting in Update 3. If you made it this far in the video, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are we reading too much into the data? Or is Capcom keeping one last twist up their sleeve? Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.